What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Burley Fishing. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. I am excited for a Merry Fishmas and some extra awesome gear that we're going to get to review after the holidays once I crack these bad boys open. And I know I'm wearing a pink hat, but that's because I have two little girls, and for some reason I don't have a regular red Santa hat. But whatever, 'tis the season to be merry and wear pink stuff. It's fine. But hey, today we're gonna open up a box, our last box of the year. I don't have any more coming until January. We're gonna do 6 cents fishing. Comes in a box like this. It's actually a bag inside of here, so we're gonna crack that bad boy open in a second. You wanna see some awesome lures hanging tight. If this is your first time coming to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. Share the video if you've got somebody else, another fisherman or woman in your life. Let's get rolling, right? Ready to open many presents. Ooh, you guys! What? It's red because it's Christmas! This is freaking awesome! That's so cool. What a surprise. That's such a rad little thing. Like, we got our Monster Bass, we had our MTB box came in already this month, and nobody was this festive. That's awesome, right? So cool. Kudos to 6 cents for doing awesome things like that. So we have our festive bag of merriments. Oh boy. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, dang, dude. Some good stuff on here, guys. Let's do this. All right, so where do I start? All right, let's do hard baits first. So first one we got a Quake 70. I do have another Quake that came in the last month's box, but this will give me a different size. I think that was their larger one and a different colorway. This, oh, wow. This color is pretty epic, right? So we have good rattle in there. What are we looking at here? Brown eye is the color, so we're gonna check that out. So we got brown eye. It's the color. This is the Quake 70 size. So it's a 70 millimeter size, and it's a 5/8 ounce. So again, as always, 6 cents puts some pretty awesome hooks on their gear. But this color, guys, that's legit. Sort of like changes, so you'll have a lot of flash. We got some gold, purple, orange, and then a little darker on top. That's sexy. I love that color. All right, so we got Quake 70. Next up, our Crush 100X. So this would be like my third or fourth of their square bills. I love their square bills. They have caught me many bass already on just a few outings. So we have, why did I throw that box? Hang on. I'm being a bad host. All right, so we have the Crush 100X. This is in the shad sense. So we have that shad pattern, a little blue into purple, some chartreuse line. So that looks pretty good. A little translucent. One of those like heavier thudding rattles. All good. It's 5/8 ounce as well. So we got our shallow diving with that square bill covered. So we got a lipless, we got a square bill. Next up, the Crush Silent series. This will be the second one I have. And they're silent, so we're starting to stock up on some pretty awesome hard baits. This one is the 3/8 ounce. And our colorway here is the Crush 50S, by the way, for the size for that silent. And it's in baby crappie, which actually should do pretty good on my home lake. So we've got sort of the crappie lining, a little green and blackish on top, a little white, little goldish on the front, a little reflective eye there. Looks pretty good. And again, it's silent, so there's actually no rattle to this. So it's gonna look like a little baby bait fish, like a crappie, but it's not gonna make a ton of noise. So if you have finicky bass where you're fishing, you wanna throw one of these silent models here. Still gonna have a lot of that erratic action, but without potentially driving the fish away, right? So that's cool. This is awesome. So we have a solid professional ready to rock 6 cents decal, and I think that's going on the truck. I think we'll do that. We'll pop this up on the truck. I've really liked all the 6 cents gear I've been getting. It's awesome decal, awesome company. Why not? let's stack that up on the Silver Rod Bro on the back window. So that'll be good. You'll be seeing that in fishing videos coming soon. Holy shoot, you guys. I don't think I've ever seen a bait this big. Well, we're gonna be doing some weird stuff, I can see. I actually know a few lakes where this might work. This isn't, for my type of waters, this isn't something I would almost ever throw, but I got some musky waters. So this might be our first musky crankbait. So this is the Cloud9 C25. It is 1.9 ounces, and this sucker dives 18 to 26 feet. Wow. It is 95 millimeters long, so it's gigantic. Just look at the freaking lip on this thing. What the heck? Wow. So I have nowhere to put this thing. I do not ever throw crankbaits this big, and I will need different gear. I can't throw this on anything. Well, actually, no, I can. So the setup, the only setup I can throw this on right now, I have a 7.3 Dobbins Fury in the Magnum Heavy, so it'd be able to handle this. I could probably throw it on that, but I should really be looking towards like 7.6, almost like a 7.9 rod with a pretty heavy reel setup, something more musky friendly, and like a swim bait or a musky type rod. So yeah, we're gonna have to change up gear to fit this friggin' thing, but I mean, I love it. I love having something different like this. So this is the sexified chartreuse shad. I actually love the colorway. I would love to have a normal size crankbait in this color, which is pretty awesome. Tons of chartreuse on there. Chartreuse works really well in the waters around me. It's pretty much the majority of the baits I throw, because if it ain't chartreuse, it ain't no use, right? All right, so we got 4 hard baits. We got the really cool decal. Next up, I've been interested to try out some 6 cents plastics. So we have our first 6 cents plastic. If I like it, maybe we get some more, right? Or maybe they just throw me some more in the next month's box. But this is a shaky head worm, right? Been really getting into that finessing shaky heads. I mean, for me, it falls right in line with Ned fishing. So like if I'll throw a Ned rig, I'll probably throw a shaky head as well. But once it gets colder around here, like a giant bait like a shaky head doesn't work as well. But in the fall, spring, once it starts warming up again in the spring, rather, we'll be throwing these bad boys again. Packaging's solid. I don't have to tear it off. That makes me happy. And then if we pop this bad boy open. Okay. Yeah, so pretty good length. This is a 7-inch. Yes, this is a 7-inch worm for the shaky head. What I like about 6 cents worms is they usually have like this ribbing. So it's gonna actually move a lot more water than a normal smooth body worm. I also like that this has that taper there towards the end. So that's gonna give this tail end a lot more action. And it's a shaky head worm, right? So this end will be the top end of the shaky head hook, and this end will be standing up off the bottom. So with that taper, it's gonna be moving a lot, and you're gonna get some decent strikes. So awesome. Excited to try out these plastics and all these boxes, man. Like, it's kind of making it harder for me to get through the winter season, because I just like want to go out and cast. But ice, I stepped out on the ice the other day. It's been unseasonably warm, unfortunately, so it went through really cold. We got ice. It's about almost 2 inches thick at this point, but then it warmed up a lot, so the ice is getting soggy, not safe to walk on again, but soon it'll be back. So I'm gonna give it a couple weeks, nice and cold. So probably mid-January we should be hitting the ice and doing some hard water fishing, so stay tuned for that. So we got 4 hard baits, a decal, new plastics, awesome worms. By the way, there's 8 in there, so it's a good count. And then finally, we've got some 5/0 hooks. So these are that offset worm hook. I don't think I have any 6 cents hooks. Obviously, I'm familiar with their treble hooks on all of their hard baits. Been using those for a while now, but I don't have any hooks. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice and sharp. So solid offset worm hook. We can do tons of things with this. Usually Texas rig is what I do most often, but we can do that weightless or rig it up with some lightweights around my waters. Works really well. So we'll be getting back to that this spring. But yeah, good looking hook, good and stout, 5/0, and we've got 5 of them in here. So 5 count. It's called the Jugular Hybrid hooks. All right, so the Christmas edition of the 6 cents premium Super 6 sack. Yes, that's a mouthful, but this delightful baggie, which carried this enormous crankbait, it's gonna catch some giants. These Silent Crush 50S, the Crush 100X with that deep thud rattle, and our Quake 70, as well as some sick 5/0 jugular hooks and some beautiful shaky head worms. Oh, this colorway, by the way, it's Watermelon Scents. So it's actually got a, if you notice, it's got obviously the green body, but it's also got sort of this like translucent red stripe down it, and then a little bit of like blue fleck in there too, which is delightful. But anyways, we had all that, and then we had this awesome decal, and it came in this super sexy Santa sack. So there you go. Pretty awesome bag this month. Really loving what I'm seeing out of 6 cents. All good gear, all quality made stuff, and it holds up really well, and it catches lots of bass. So I mean, luckily I've been able to fish with this a little bit, you know, before the winter hit. So we'll get back at it in the spring though. By the way, we kind of lucked out. I started getting this deal before they stepped their game up with the premium sack. They switched from calling it a box. So we're actually paying like $28.99 a month. So I'm lucky, but right now it's, if you want the same deal, the premium sack is now $33.99. But they do have some deals if you sign up for like a 3, 6, or 12 month agreement with them. So you just be planning on getting more bags, but it makes it a little bit cheaper as far as the cost per month. So either way though, 34 bucks, you know, you're looking at $8, $9 per hard bait here. Same with their plastics, and then these hooks, probably $6, $7 for that. So it's about a $50+ value, especially with something like that. That's like a $13 bait right there. That's kind of a beast. So I'd say, you know, spent $29, about $50 worth of baits here. So it's a pretty good deal. At any rate, hopefully you guys liked the video. Hopefully you like the baits you're seeing. Check out 6 Cents Fishing. Check out the premium sack if you're interested. I'll have the link below. And I hope you guys have a happy holiday season. Enjoy your New Year's and spend some good time with family. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content today. And go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when I post more videos. Do one a week. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the new year. Have a good one.